I'm just the guy who wants people to go to Disney and to feel this magic. You know, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want to give this a 5 out of 5 just because you have to see it. I'm File91e, and these are my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e, and this week I actually got something cool in the mail. I got another one of my D23 packages, so I figured I'd open it here for you, just to give you a little peek at it. It's a Halloween themed one, and here it is, D23. They're also promoting the D23 Expo, so if you're a part of D23 and I can get off work, which I can't do, to go to this thing, definitely check it out. And let's see here, let's open it up. A patch that they give you, it's a custom-made patch, which is one of 6 that you can get, that's made exclusively for D23 members. These patches, are replicants of the first expansion of Disneyland on June 14th, 1959. This one just happens to be the motorboat cruise ride. So yeah, it's a really cool thing, cool little patch. I'm not going to open it just because I want to keep it fresh. Even opening the magazine for you is something I don't like to do, but I actually want to read it. And they're actually talking about the Haunted Mansion and different things here. I haven't really had a chance to look at it yet, but definitely something to look at, something to read. So again, this is what you get. You get these little perks if you join D23. So join D23, and you will receive a lot of really cool things. To be that big of a Disney fan. So yeah, check that out. So without any further ado, let's get right to the news. Free dining is back. Now what that means is all you have to do is book a Walt Disney World Vacation Magic Your Way package, and you can get a select dining bonus for free. This offer requires a minimum stay with park admission and is valid for travel most nights from September 27th through December 17th, but some blackout dates do apply. Book these packages or this this thing by September 26th. If you really, if you're going down between September 27th and December 17th of this year, book by September 26th, and you'll get a free dining bonus thing free. So check that out. The schedule for this year's Candlelight Processional narrators has been tentatively announced. The annual Christmas show is presented at the American Gardens Theater in Epcot at 5 p.m., 6:45, and 8 p.m. nightly. November 27th through December 30th. The Candlelight Processional features celebrity narrators who retell the joyous Christmas story. The new celebrities set to perform in the annual holiday presentation include Isabella Rossellini, Vanessa Williams, and Whoopi Goldberg, amongst others. Check out allears.net for more information. Check it out. Details about the 2009 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival are now online. Reservations can be made for the special dining experiences starting August 11th by calling 407-WDW-FEST. That's 407-WDW-FEST or 407-939-3378. Check it out if you're interested in going to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. From what I hear, it's a really cool thing. I really want to go to it one of these times, but hopefully I'll have enough time in my life to actually check it out. And last but not least, last week Disney's Animal Kingdom began testing a new centralized method of issuing fast passes. This is pretty interesting. During this test, you can get fast passes for several popular attractions at the new fast pass machines near It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is located near the Tree of Life in the center of the theme park. Fast passes are available at this single location for the park's most popular rides: Expedition Everest, Dinosaur, and the Kilimanjaro Safaris. So we'll see how this turns out. Basically what that means is you walk in, there's a little hub where you can get these fast passes for the different rides, so you don't have to walk all the way to the actual ride to get the fast pass. You can get it right there. From what I heard, from other people, they it actually worked out all right. You know, there wasn't really too many backups with it, so we'll see how it turns out. Who knows, that might be a new institution for all the parks if this goes well. So let's get right to the reviews and let's get this thing going. Okay, the first thing I picked out was Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Now, what these guys say Dumbo the Flying Elephant is a Disneyfied midway ride. Minor attraction, go before 10 a.m. or after 9 p.m. Disney's signature ride for children, 3 stars. Now, that's exactly what it is. It is a midway ride. It's one of those spinning midway rides that you see in all these carnivals and other theme parks. But this is one of the most iconic symbols for Disney World. It's one of the more popular attractions for children at Disney World. The loading speed is slow, and you won't really see teens or adults in the line, you know, unless they have a small child in their hand. Now, when it comes to rating this thing, I want to have to do this 3 different ways. For kids, I want to give this a 4. This is one heck of a ride for kids. They're going to want to get on it, and they're probably going to want to get on it multiple times. And you're going, as a parent, you're going to have to do it because you want your kid to be happy at Disney World. And if they want to get on Dumbo 15 times in a row, you will do it, and you will enjoy it. Now, if you're a teenager or an adult, chances are you will want to. So therefore, I'm going to give it a 2 for, you know, the adults and teenagers, because a lot, you know, you'll see a lot of, you know, adults and teenagers that are just there to, just they just walk by, they stop and go, oh, that's nice, and then they walk by. So for the final rating, I'm going to average these two out and just give it a 3. So yeah, 3 stars for Dumbo the Flying Elephant. It is a, you can get on the ride if you want to. It's a slow loading speed ride, but it is one of the more popular, you know, attractions for kids. It's one of the original Disney rides. But you know, you don't have to get on it if you don't want to. I hardly get on it. I've only got on it, I think, once. That was, you know, when I was a kid. So Dumbo the Flying Elephant, I want to give 3 stars. Go on it at your own risk. All right. The next thing I picked out was the It's Tough to Be a Bug theater show. Now, what these guys say the It's Tough to Be a Bug is, it's a 3D theater show, major attraction, go before 10:30 a.m. or after 4 p.m. or use the fast pass. The theater is inside the big tree. Zany and frenetic, 4 stars. They gave it 4 stars. Because, you know, I guess they, you know, they really liked it, and it is a pretty decent show. It's Tough to Be a Bug is located inside the giant tree of life. It's based on the A Bug's Life movie, if you haven't figured that out, and it's actually one of the more fun theater shows in the Animal Kingdom. Now, once you get into the line, you know, and you go through, you get to really see the intricate drawings and sculptures on the bark of the tree. It's a great queue, you know, waiting for it. But I've never personally have never had to wait long for to see a show, considering it's a huge amphitheater and they move a lot of people in and out. I've never had to wait longer than I guess you could say 20 minutes. But that's just me, my luck. Now, once you get in, yeah, you know, they give you these glasses, which are, you know, is pretty cool. And you go in and you sit down, and they tell you to move over so you can get as many people crammed into the theater as possible. Then the show starts. Then the lights go out and kids go crazy. I enjoyed the show. You know, I think it's funny, very well done. You got some interactive stuff going with you. Your seat moves a little bit. You know, some stuff is sprayed at you. You get some smells in there. And you know, the puppetry is great, but once there are certain parts in this show where kids go crazy, they freak out, especially when, you know, there's this part where spiders come down on the top, and then they just freak out. Kids have to, you know, parents have to take their kids and leave because it scares them too much. So It's Tough to Be a Bug. I want to give it 3 stars. It's not one of my favorite you know, attractions to hit at the Animal Kingdom, but I do wind up hitting it each and every time, if not because I like to watch the kids scream a little bit, just because I go, oh god, the parents just have no idea what they're getting themselves into with this. So yeah, It's Tough to Be a Bug. I'm going to give 3 stars. check it out, you know, if you want to, but you know, you don't have to. But I do kind of, you know, recommend that you check it out if you're old enough to understand the jokes. Okay, that's going to wrap up this week's Disney News Reviews. Actually, next week there's going to be a little bit of a change-up with when it comes to picking the rides. I'm going to just go through the book, and whichever ride or attraction I haven't picked yet, I'm going to use that one and go through and review it. But you know, we're basically scraping the bottom of the barrel here, and eventually I'll wind up reviewing movies or music or whatever you guys want to, you know, want to have me talk about. And as always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I do this because I want people to go to Disney World and experience the magic down there. And I want them to have a good time because, you know, with these harsh economic times, I know it's hard to get down there. I know it seems like a lot of money, but it's really well worth it. It's good food for the soul, I'm telling you. So I'll see you all next week. Watch my bonus video coming up. I want to put up a bonus video, finally. I know you guys have been waiting for it. So I will see you all next week. Have a good week, guys.